Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're gonna look at something really unique today. So Chase Emmons, who watches the channel, sent me a video of him unboxing a brand new, never been opened Robotron 2084 in 2009. It's the cabaret variant of the game. Now, how crazy is it? I don't know how he acquired it or how he got it, but he's like, look, my footage is kind of bad because I'm recording it with what would have been a modern phone at the time, the BlackBerry Storm. I don't know if you remember that, but the BlackBerry went from those holstered BlackBerry devices with like a physical keyboard, and they tried to sort of compete with the iPhone. So that's what he recorded the footage on. So the footage isn't the best, but the fact that he was unboxing a brand new, never saw the light of day Robotron in 2009 is pretty cool. So we're gonna watch the footage from 2009 in 2023, and I haven't seen it yet. So we're just gonna live react to it, and I'm really excited to share this with you guys. So let's get started. All right, let's get started. So this is it. This is the footage he sent me. I have no idea how he acquired this, but right now what you need to do is that he needs to lift this top part of the box off. And then what you'll see underneath is basically, as he's lifting it up, it'll reveal sort of a panel that you can open up and unbox it. I have no idea the backstory. I need to get in touch with him again to see how he got this, but this is a pristine, untouched Robotron 2084 Cabaret that he got to unbox in 2009, and it's beautiful. It's in perfect shape. So, I mean, I don't know. This is probably one of those, like, how often does something like this happen? Like, how do these pieces of history get put somewhere in a box and never opened until this is 1983, 1982 timeframe, and it sat in a box untouched till 2009. How insane is that? I know if this was me and I was opening this up live, I would be so giddy and over the moon. So he did tell me he powers it up and it does work. So, I mean, look at the side art. It's that beautiful stenciled side art that's the same, similar side art. It's slightly different. This is an operator note. I'm gonna pause here because you can't read the note. I'm gonna bring it up on the screen. So this says, this game has a number of difficulty of game adjustments to compensate for varying skill levels of players at different types of locations. So it says, Williams location testing has indicated that a difficulty of play setting of 3 is the best for average players when the game is initially placed on location. So it's kind of giving you some ideas as to, you know, what the default setting is and why they chose that. It says, for your convenience, we have preset the difficulty level to 3 before this game was shipped. You should monitor the income and the player's reaction to determine if the setting is appropriate for your location. Another helpful clue is to monitor the average time per credit, which is calculated as one of the bookkeeping features. The average time should be approximately 1 minute and 30 seconds to 2 minutes of gameplay. That's really kind of interesting because that's all stuff an operator could change, you know, to either generate more revenue, give people more playtime, and obviously if people were really good at the game, they might be able to play a lot longer. So anyways, that's what that message said. I wanted to show you that because I think that's super cool that it was stuck there on the monitor. And this is neat, man. What a cool piece. I mean, I don't see many of these Robotron cabarets. I don't know how rare they are, but I'm assuming they're probably pretty rare in 2023. So let's see. He's taking the safety switch off, so it should just power up. That switch is so that when you open up the back door, it shuts off by itself. And there it is in all of its glory. The CRT looks good. I don't know, man. This is a really cool thing. I know I'm not there and I'm not unboxing it personally, but I feel like I am. And the cool thing is, this is the first time I'm watching it. So yeah, he's coining it up right now and gonna give it a play. This is so cool. And I gotta thank Chase for sending this over to me. I am gonna follow up with him and see what the background detail was as to how he got it. I don't know exactly how he got it. So we'll find that out, and I'll do a follow-up video. But I have a special treat for you now. So I was also able to acquire a VHS tape, and in this VHS tape, it's something you'd send to an arcade owner or a distributor to see if they're interested in Robotron. And it goes through all of the unique characters in the game. It goes into the rules of the game. It's actually really cool. So for those of you trying to master your Robotron skills, you're gonna really like this. And if you don't even know how to play Robotron, you're gonna find it really fascinating because a lot of details went into the story of the game Robotron and the characters in it. So let's roll that clip.
Throughout the history of the world, man has become the ultimate master due to his unending quest for advancement. To better his own purposes on Earth and in his explorations throughout the universe, man has found it both necessary and advantageous to develop a virtual army of robots. As always, man has poured every ounce of technological skill he possesses into achieving the perfect and ultimate Robotrons, a species of robots that can literally think and act for themselves. It is the year 2084. The Robotrons have revolted. They have determined that the human race is both weak and at the same time destructive. Therefore, to perpetuate their own existence, they have turned on their makers and masters, and now threaten the whole of humanity. You alone must stop them and prevent the ultimate destruction of the world. Williams Electronics, the foremost innovator of coin-operated amusement games, presents Robotron 2084. The Robotron army has gathered in force to effect the final destruction of mankind. It is your mission to stop them. Armed with only an anti-robot laser, you are beamed down to their rendezvous point. As soon as you beam down, the robots attack. You can take evasive action by using the joystick on the left of the control panel. You can also attack and destroy by using the joystick on the right to fire your anti-robot laser gun. These two joysticks are the sole player controls in the game and allow you to fire and move in any direction at any time. The robots in this first wave are grunts, the least sophisticated form of Robotron. They have no weapons and possess only minimal intelligence. They are programmed to attack and physically capture and destroy you. In this world overrun by Robotrons, your fellow humans have been left defenseless, at the mercy of the Robotrons. It is up to you to come to their aid and protect them from the evil forces of the Robotrons. You can rescue your fellow humans by touching them, which places them under your protection and gives you points. The key to the game is to rescue as many members of the human race as possible before the grunts catch and destroy you. In your path, you will find many flashing electrodes. If you crash or run into one, you will be destroyed. Avoid them or destroy them with your laser. Disintegrating all of the Robotrons with your laser will beam you to the next wave. In each new wave, the electrodes change shape, but are just as deadly if touched. Notice that a new form of Robotron has appeared, the Hulks. Hulks are indestructible. Your anti-robot laser can slow them down, but they cannot be destroyed. In addition, the Hulks prey on the defenseless humans. Upon capturing them, the Hulks destroy them, turning their once familiar forms into lifeless skulls. Even more dangerous than the Hulk is the Enforcer embryo. Cloned by the spinning red circles that can give birth to up to 5 embryos, the embryos grow to become Robotron Enforcers. They are programmed to kill with their deadly spark balls, shot at you with lightning speed and at deceptive trajectories. As in all waves, you should save as many of your fellow humans as possible to gain points. And you must destroy the Robotron attackers before you can attain the next wave. The action in the third and fourth waves continue as before. The strategies by now are established. Save as many fellow humans as possible while staying alive yourself. This will gain you a vast number of points. 1,000 points for the first, 2,000 points for the second, 3,000 points for the third, 4,000 for the fourth, up to 5,000 points for the fifth. After that, each fellow human that you save is worth 5,000 points in that wave. These are literally life-giving points as they enable you to win additional players depending on the number of points scored. Thus, allowing you to continue should one of your players meet a violent death at the hands of the Robotrons. In Robotron 2084, Williams Electronics has established simplicity of play as your greatest weapon. You have the freedom to move anywhere on the screen. to evade, to attack, to set up and lure the enemy into a trap, destroying his entire remaining force. Achieving the fifth wave presents you with your greatest challenge so far. For into this wave, the master Robotrons, the brains, are transported. The smartest and most dangerous of all Robotrons, the brains fire heat-seeking cruise missiles at you. Your sole defense is to destroy these missiles with your laser, or they will continue to track you down and kill. In addition to the cruise missiles, the highly intelligent brains have developed yet another deadly, and this time macabre, weapon. Upon capturing one of the humans, the brain uses its mind transformation powers to clone its victims into progs. These transformed humanoids are now programmed to viciously attack you, their own protector. You have no choice but to destroy them or face annihilation yourself. The brainwave reappears every fifth wave, assuring challenging and exciting gameplay. One final enemy that will confront you in advanced waves are the quarks. Harmless themselves, they give birth to tank embryos that quickly grow into extremely dangerous enemy attack tanks, firing deadly tank shells at you. In the ninth wave, a special grunt wave occurs. Here, close to 100 Robotron grunts are on the attack at once. All-out battle and destruction is the only way to survive, if survival is to be possible at all. In addition to the gameplay itself, Williams has built into Robotron 2084 the same sophisticated diagnostics and operator audit and control programs that you're familiar with from Defender and Stargate. These include the marquee screen that enable the operator to display his name or any other desired message. Williams has also incorporated new audit features, including average playtime per game and average number of men per game. These statistics are of vital importance to the game operators. Robotron 2084, the most sophisticated game on the market today. Born out of a commitment by Williams Electronics to provide the most innovative and exciting games in the industry. Excitement, challenge, simplicity. The keywords to the success of Williams Electronics' Robotron 2084. Easy enough to understand and be played by the novice. Challenging and exciting enough to hold the interest of the most experienced players. In Robotron 2084, one never knows who will be the ultimate victor.
Well, guys, that about wraps up this video. It got kind of weird toward the end of that video, right? But how cool. Number one is that VHS, this unboxing video, I'm pretty excited. Now, this video, that video I just showed you, was on VHS, and I have a buddy that does something pretty cool. So speaking of old school nostalgic things, my buddy takes these cases and makes custom Blockbuster cases that look exactly like the old Blockbuster video cases, and he'll even custom write things on there for you. So this one says Back to the Future, and it actually has the address of the Blockbuster location that used to be in my hometown. So if you're interested in stuff like this, or if you collect VHS and want, or you just want to buy one of these with a movie you loved, and these are just really cool. I'll put a link in the description to his Etsy store. I'm sure he'd appreciate the business, and it's just really cool what he does. He even does Hollywood video as well. So really cool. I'll hopefully, I don't know, edit in some footage of that. Anyways, thanks so much for joining, guys. I know you'll love this if I love this. It's just Geek Out Central. So cool. Maybe I'll find a Robotron cabaret one day. That would be pretty neat. I think Pitbull has one. He's someone that watches the channel. Maybe he'll sell it. I don't know. Anyways, guys, that's it for now. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel, and we will see you on the next one. Hey, don't leave so soon. If you enjoy arcade content, why don't you check out another one? And hopefully I'll see you in the next video.